All right, welcome into the REVO Church podcast. I'm Jamie, and this is episode 1 of the Summer in Psalms. And hey, I'm glad you clicked on this video because for the next 2 months, we're going to journey through the book of Psalms. And today, I want to take you to my favorite psalm. It's actually Psalm chapter 46. See, I chose it because it has so many good memories of for me in my life. See, way back in 2019, I was young and dumb in ministry, and I hosted an event for all the youth groups in Davie called Back to School Bash. When praying for that event and praying over the students, God led me to Psalm chapter 46, a message for hope for the students. Now, 6 years later, we're doing the book of Psalms, and the Lord has led me back to the same psalm. It is a reminder to me and hopefully to you that no matter the present issues or dangers that I face or you face, that God is with me. And so for us to better understand Psalm 46, we must understand why it was recorded. And the why actually comes from 2 Chronicles chapter 32, verse 1. Here's what it says. After these things and these acts of faithfulness, Sennacherib, king of Assyria, came and invaded Judah and encamped against the fortified cities, thinking to win them for himself. Now, King Sennacherib of Assyria has the entire army surrounding the nation of Israel, and naturally panic sets forth for the nation of Israel. Sennacherib is ruthless, and he's known for even skinning his enemies alive. And at this moment, Hezekiah, who's the high priest of Israel, started to preach to the people. His message, Psalm chapter 46. He said in verse 1, speaking to the people, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth gives way, though the mountains be moved into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, though the mountains tremble at its swelling. See, Hezekiah in the midst of the king of Assyria reminds the people that the Lord must be their refuge. He tells them, don't worry about Sennacherib. Hezekiah is saying that you can't even control earthquakes that may level the entire nation. So why are you worrying about a single man and his army? He says the Lord needs to be your refuge. Hezekiah continues preaching to the people, saying, verse 4, there is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy habitation of the Most High. God is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. God will help her when morning dawns. The nations rage, the kingdoms totter. He, the Lord, utters his voice and the earth melts. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Hezekiah looks at the people and tells them that the Lord is in the midst of them, that he's protecting them. He says that God is like a river in the city that provides peace for all. You see, at a water park, there's a lazy river. It's a shallow current of water that allows anyone to sit and gently float. In the lazy river, kids are not allowed to roughhouse. It's a moment where parents and children have peace resting in a float. It's usually heated. It's usually comfortable. It's calming and soothing. And this is the exact imagery I get when Hezekiah is describing the Lord as a river running through the city. He says that the Lord is providing peace, and all you need to do is to jump in the waters and let him bring peace. Not just that, but Hezekiah is also reminding them that the nations are raging. That, yes, king of Assyria, Sennacherib, is attacking them, but kingdoms are crazy, and yet they're all bound by the Lord. He said, if God utters his voice, the earth melts. Not kingdoms, but the earth. Hezekiah is telling them that God is in control. However, Sennacherib is trying to get them to forget God. In 2 Kings 19, Sennacherib is spewing violence and blasphemies, which causes the people great fear. This leads Hezekiah to continue encouraging them. In verse 8 of Psalm 46, he says, come, behold the works of the Lord, how he has brought desolations on the earth. He makes wars cease to the end and of the earth. He breaks the bow, he shadows the spear, he burns chariots with fire. Hezekiah looks at the nation of people that are fearful and says, trust that the Lord can do it. Trust in God. Trust that God will protect you, that he speaks and nations melt. He burns chariots and breaks the bows. And listen to what God did for his people when they started trusting that God could do it. 2 Kings 19, verse 35. And that night, the angel of the Lord went out and struck down 185,000 in the camp of the Assyrians. And when the people rose early in the morning, behold, these were all the dead bodies. See, the Lord of hosts, plural, sent an angel, singular, and in one night, 185,000 people were destroyed. Hezekiah looks at the people and says, God is protecting you. Look what he did. And he finishes Psalm 46 by saying this, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. He said, be still and know that the Lord is there. Know that God is with you. Know that God can and will protect you. That no matter what you see, no matter what you face, no matter what enemies are around, he said, God can be your fortress and strength. The reason I love this psalm so much is because of the very thing Hezekiah is reminding Israel is the same thing that I need to be reminded daily. That there's so many things in my life that make me feel like they're too big, too hard, too fast, too strong, too scary. I'll feel like God can't take care of it. When the reality is what Hezekiah said, when God speaks, the earth melts. When God speaks, nations stop. When we stop and trust in the Lord, that he takes care of us. See, the Lord offers peace. He offers protection. And all we have to do is trust in him. Church, I don't know what you're facing today. I don't know what enemies are surrounding you. I don't know what fear has gripped you. But if we trust in the Lord, he will be our refuge and strength. He will protect us. So let's walk in that protection today.